Hey everybody, it is Crystal Green. It has been a few days since I have posted, but today is July 25th of 2021 and I am truly blown away by what I have experienced this past weekend. So I have not been able to keep up on my Bible reading because I actually had a very cool project that I got to do for a wonderful woman that I served with and a whole team that just showed me a whole new, giant, bigger picture of God and the stuff that He is still doing. So exhausted Friday night, full of tears on the floor during worship. Amazing! Saturday, all day, just back to back. Spent time edifying other friends. Saturday night, in the Word, Saturday morning, service this morning at church on Sunday. Mind blowing. And I gotta tell you, I am exhausted in the happiest of fashions. I am refueled in the most unusual way. And I am blessed to have even experienced a simple amount that I got to do this weekend. So let me get to my Bible verse. I just had to brag on some I don't know that I have cried so much in joy and in awe as I have this past weekend. That's all I'm going to say. Let me get to my verse. Psalm 64 through Psalm 6. It was just that good, people. I can't get it out of my head. Psalm 64 through 66. And here's my verse. Come and hear, all you who fear God, and I will declare what He has done for my soul. And this is such a verse for this day. I have to repeat it. Quote, come and hear, all you who fear God, and I will declare what He has done for my soul. Psalm 66, verse 16. Now, first and foremost, this is someone giving I believe this is about giving your testimony. This is fully about giving your testimony. So this is a definition per Webster is a solemn declaration, usually made overly by a witness under oath in response to interrogation by a lawyer or authorized public official. Very bland. But the next definition is very accurate, and it's not because it's the right church term, the right spiritually correct term. It is a fact. It is a firsthand authentication of a fact, right? That's what I feel. That's what I believe. It is an open acknowledgement, a public profession, yes, of religious experience, but it is a firsthand authentication of a fact. It is a public acknowledgement. Okay? So, I have never retold my testimony. Mind you, there have been quite a few things that have come along the way, tried to block the way, pushed me along the way of my journey in my relationship with my Heavenly Father. Just never would I ever be able to say, dear God has lifted my spirits. He has comforted my heart, healed my wounds, walked me through darkness. Not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Sorry. It's not solemn. It is a testimony to the beauty and the necessary changes and the improvements in my life and in my soul, and those who have been changed as well, how they have affected my life, and vice versa. So there is nothing solemn about a testimony when your life has been changed by the Heavenly Father. I don't know how it would be possible to give a solemn testimony. Come on, people. And I have to say, I will happily, joyfully declare what he has done. I mean, it would probably take about maybe 10 different coffee appointments with friends to be able to talk fully in great detail about the massive change I have seen in my life, in my attitude, in my health, my mental choices, as well as my physical choices. That I can truly say would never be a solemn conversation. And it should continue, as far as I'm concerned, always adding another volume and another chapter and another volume in my journey with God. My testimony will continue to grow as my relationship grows with God. I fully have faith in that. And I got to tell you, as it says in the verse, those who fear God, those who fear God, they may not even know him. Not just because they have or have not opened the book. And I mean that, have or have not opened the book. Someone may have misled them because their relationship was not solid with the Lord. It would be up to you to choose to go forward and ask for guidance. I mean, think about it. Heavenly Father even provided for Hagar, and Hagar was a secondary woman, and her child was going to be the start of, a whole nother faction that could have been wiped out. And God still provided, gave him and his mother health, kept them going. What would you fear about that? What is to fear of someone who loves on you, whether you love them or not? Loves for you, whether you understand it or not, will lift you even if you were in the smallest, dirtiest of holes as a child, and will lift you to beauty and the opportunity to provide for others in your area, others in your friendship, others as you follow the path of God in your life as he creates you anew every morning. I gotta tell you, I've read this verse after this whole weekend and I thought, there is no solemnness about what has been done in my life. None. It has broken solemnness, and it will continue to do so. So, getting off my soapbox, I pray that if anyone out there has ever questioned, that you get your answer, you get your confirmation the moment you hear this. That something in this message moves your spirit to allow you to recognize how loved you truly are, how lifted up you truly can be, how together you are because you are not solitary. We may still be wearing masks in some areas, have changed situations. Things have changed in our lives. Absolutely. There are places in Europe that are still under COVID restrictions. But let me tell you, there is someone just waiting for you to call out his name. Just waiting for you to honestly, wholly call out his name. Because he's just waiting for you. And he's got good things for you. Blessings on tomorrow. Mercies anew every day. Have at it.